Hello, and welcome back to the Pokemon Battle Lab. This is Professor Walnut coming to you with some more Series 11 VGC Pokemon battles as we play out the final month of this series. Hit like if you enjoy any part of this video, and subscribe if you're new here. In the comments below, let me know what you're using in Series 11, if you're even still playing it. In today's video, we're still using the team with Dialga, Turtonator, and Mixlandris, which we used in the previous video, and as such will not be doing a breakdown. If you're interested in seeing my initial breakdown, check it out in my previous video. With all that said, let's get right to the ladder. And let's get right into today's first match. The opposing trainer is going to be named Matthew, and they'll be running what looks like a pretty standard Kyogre team, including Regieleki, the Amoonguss, the Tornadus, the Incineroar, and the Kartana. So, Turtonator is obviously fantastic into Kartana, but less so into Kyogre, and the other various special attackers on the team. We're going to need a game plan here for either speed control, Aleki or Tornadus. And I think the answer is going to be taking hits with Dialga. The Kyogre can't do a whole lot to me as Dialga. We can also drop Aleki's speed with Grimmsnarl. That'll help a fair bit as well. Mind you, if they lead Tailwind, it doesn't work out quite as well. But I think I'm good with leading these two to start. I'm going to bring Turtonator in the back to have an answer into both Amoonguss and Kartana. And we'll bring Rillaboom too for insurance against Kyogre, because who knows how this is actually going to go. It'll also be insurance against Spore from Amoonguss. And yeah, it'll help with Aleki as well, since Aleki doesn't take a hit super well from Rillaboom. Okay, so they're starting off with Incineroar and Kartana. I do not mind that at all. I could see a max Steel Spike coming out here, which is making me consider switching Grimmsnarl out. I almost certainly want to max Dialga this turn. The question is just going to be targeting. Yeah, I think I want to max and target the Kartana with Hailstorm and Fake Tears. That might be the only thing Grimmsnarl gets off this turn, or this game, but I don't think I mind that too much. Actually, we're probably just going to get faked out, aren't we? We'll see what set this thing is. It could be Assault Vest. They are not maxing, but they are going for a fake out. Okay, which makes a lot of sense. I credit too, but I don't think it's going to really matter too much. There's Smart Strike. We might survive this thanks to the Babiri Berry. Yeah, we do. Okay, so that's fantastic. I could have considered clicking Fake Out instead. I just expected them to max, to be honest. But here's Hailstorm, and that's just going to be a clean knockout. Fantastic. That's honestly fantastic for us. We can kind of target around Incineroar at this point. They're going to want to bring... I don't really know what I expect them to bring out here. I was the most nervous about Kartana, I feel like. But yeah, I should have clicked my fake out first, just like probably into Incineroar. Ah, of course. So they want to Tailwind, but I think I'm fine with that. How do they get out of this? They might be baiting a Hailstorm for that reason, I kind of want to Wormwind here. And either Spirit Break or Scary Face, I'm not sure which. I might Spirit Break into the Incineroar. I almost expect to switch out. Oh, they're gonna max it. Interesting. Hang on, what are they maxing? Is it the Tornadus? It's Incineroar. Okay. I gotta say, I did not expect that, but I'm not sure if that's the play. So we're looking at probably Tailwind, and then something from Incineroar, but I don't know what. I guess they probably want to get rid of... Okay, it's Max Darkness into Grimmsnarl, which does not get the KO. Oh no. That is unfortunate for them. Obviously that brings our Spadef down, and that's... well, okay, so Hail's gonna get the KO anyway. But we also lower their Incineroar's attack power here, which I think is probably disastrous for them. They're not going to be able to do much damage with their max. They're also about to bring Kyogre out here. We use Spirit Break. Like I said, I kind of expected an Incineroar switch out into Kyogre there, but that was not going to be the case in this case. I'm going to bring Turtonator out here. I'm going to protect with it. Yeah, because here comes their Kyogre. Thing is, I want to stall the Incineroar's max out before bringing in Rillaboom. Likewise, I want to change the weather here. And I think I'll accomplish that with Rockfall. So yeah, it's going to be Rockfall Protect here. And they are not protecting with their Kyogre. I would guess maybe that's because it's a Life Orb set. Not a Life Orb, sorry, a Choice set. But yeah, here comes Max Darkness. That is honestly their best bet. But I don't think it's going to get them far enough. Because yeah, you lower my Spadef and then hope that you can KO things with Water Spout. But now we have Weather Control, and if they're Choice Locked, their Water Spout's not going to be doing any damage at all. And I think here it's pretty easy to switch into Rillaboom, to be honest. And here's why. They're not going to target... they're not going to target Turtonator with a fire attack. And I might just lose Dialga here, but I'm not too concerned about that either. Although... I probably want to Power Gem into the Incineroar in case Dialga does survive. Long term, though, Turtonator is going to win against the Incineroar. So we're going to conserve it, bring Rillaboom out here, knowing that it's relatively safe. Again, if this thing is Choice Locked, it's not really going to be doing any damage. No, it's not Choice Locked. Okay, and they went for Scald, which is good for them if they get a burn, which they do. Okay. There's another Max Darkness, which does KO Dialga. Honestly, I think we're still okay, though. I do want to call a Protect on the Kyogre. Yeah, I could definitely see that being a thing. So I'm going to fake out the Rillaboom. Sorry. I'm going to fake out with Rillaboom into Incineroar here, while Kyogre protects, and I get an Iron Defense off on Turtonator. So I'm not too concerned by this Kyogre. Even if it does get an attack off here. So at this point, even with a burn, Rillaboom should be able to finish off Kyogre with that much HP left. It's always possible it's not running Protect, but if they've got it, they're clicking it here, and even if they don't click Protect, there's not a whole lot of damage they're going to do this turn. They're trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Yeah, there it is. Cool. Perfect. This is the perfect turn for us, and Fake Out stops the Incineroar from moving. We get our Iron Defense up, which means next turn we can Body Press into the Incineroar. And Glide into the Kyogre. As in Sandstorm chips it down a little bit more, but it'll get healed back up a little bit more as well, so not a big deal either way. Again, we should be doing enough damage to KO here. Even with just Glide, I don't think we have to Wood Hammer or anything. Excuse me. As we get a million different field effects and weather effects and status effects. We'll get there eventually. And their Tailwind's over too. Not that I don't think that really matters right now. But we're going to Body Press this Incineroar. And we are going to Glide the Kyogre. I'd be very surprised if this doesn't KO. Oh, but they go for a double and they get it. Oh boy. That's a little scary, I suppose. That was their best play, and there's not a whole lot I could do about that. They're going to Flare Blitz here, which should guarantee a KO. Ooh. We survive, and I think the sand effect goes first, so Rillaboom's going down here. I think we should be able to survive with Kyogre. From Kyogre, like anything Kyogre's going to go for here. Yeah. And Body Press should finish it off. But the double makes things maybe slightly scary. I don't think really that scary, though, to be honest. Barring a crit on Scald, I guess. Because Scald looked like the best option here. Let's see. They could get wildly lucky. I don't know if even a crit KO is here, though. Yep, there's Scald. Still a lot of damage. A crit would have gotten uncomfortably close, but I think we would have survived. And that's the game. So I think the key to this game is that we didn't give them a good time or option for maxing. We were able to effectively shut down basically everything they wanted to do with the combination of Grimmsnarl and Dialga. The only problem was that was that first turn when I did not read and call the Fake Out correctly. So in the future, to avoid that extra unnecessary damage, I should definitely be calling Fake Out from Incineroar first turn. And we're not going to check the opposing team right now. We're going to continue onward. And this will get us into rank 10, so we're getting pretty close to Master Ball, thankfully. Took a little while this season. I say that, but it's only the 10th. I mean, you know. Get my BP, and let's see who we can find. This team really is honestly so strong, though. I played one game off stream, or I say stream. I've been doing a lot of streaming. I played one game off YouTube today and won that as well. Okay, we're looking at Kyurem White. You know, I've been seeing a lot of that in Series 12 as well. In my my few. In my small time messing around with it, but yeah, I think we're going to go Dialga Grimmsnarl again here. Honestly, it's such a good combination. I will bring Urshifu as a potential answer to the Dusclops, and Landorus as a good answer to Incineroar and Alecki. So yeah, I don't think this is necessarily a Turtonator game. There's not a whole lot that it gets off. Mind you, it walls Kartana pretty well, and there's not a whole lot that Dusclops or Incineroar can do to it, but honestly, I could make an argument for Turtonator now that I'm looking at it closer. But I think Landorus is probably a better option. Yeah, that's what I'm going to go with.
Alright, Soap. Fun name. And they're going with Dusclaw. Oh wow. So this makes me feel like I should have led, yeah, this makes me kind of feel like I should have led the Urshifu. I don't love this because I could see an ally switch coming out here, which could be pretty problematic for us. We do have a pretty free Wormwind, as long as we can target correctly. And I think I'm going to call the ally switch. Doesn't feel great though. Mind you, we'll do a ton of damage to Dusclops here as well, so hopefully that'll be a difference maker regardless, even if they don't. Huh. Switch to Feeny. Okay, so they baited a Dragon attack into that slot. Honestly, I probably would have gone with Steel Spike anyway if I was going to be attacking into Kyurem there. But hopefully, if we're lucky, this just like outright takes out the Dusclops before it can do anything. I don't know if it does enough damage, but if anything can do it, 150 base power Dragon move from a Life Orb Dialga can do it. After its special defense is dropped 2 stages. It would survive otherwise for sure, but I don't know about this. We'll see. It still survives. Yeah, this is such a crazy Pokemon. Is it going Trick Room here? I'm not sure what it wants to do. Yeah, okay, it's Trick Room. I'm not too worried about that, though. This is a very bulky team. The thing that I have to watch out for in the end game here... I'm going to Fake Tears into the Feeny and Steel Spike it. Yeah, the thing you have to watch out for in the end game here is probably a late game max. And that honestly could be incredibly problematic. Haze. Ah, I see. Okay, so they're getting rid of the stat changes. And going for Calm Mind. Yeah, they're going to stall out my Dynamax here. Let's see how much damage we do here anyway. Probably a decent amount, but yeah, that's really good actually. Excuse me. I feel like I'm going to be clearing my throat forever thanks to COVID. Alright, I want to start Spirit Breaking into the Feeny, I think. It kind of works to our favor right now that we're not... Landorus feels like such dead weight now. Yeah, I was gonna say, it kind of works to our favor that we're not picking up any KOs right now. I'm gonna just Rock Fall into the Feeny and Spirit Break it. They'll probably Haze again if I had to guess. Nope, it's Helping Hand. Uh-oh. That probably means we're losing Grimmsnarl, right? Grimmsnarl's actually faster. Drops their special attack, so we might not lose Grimmsnarl. That basically negates the Helping Hand. It's still +1 though. Yeah, okay, we're losing Grimmsnarl. Ah, yikes. Yeah, honestly, this is probably trouble. I'll bring Landorus here. And they'll probably bring... Yep, Kieran back out. I think Landorus might be slower, but the problem is it's going to max. And go straight for Hailstorm, probably. I mean, I can Steel Beam into it and Stone Edge and hope for the best, but like, I don't think the best is necessarily what we're gonna get. My only other play there would be switch something out into Urshifu, and that doesn't feel good either. I kind of want to keep the sash intact for now. And I'm hoping that I can basically just get enough damage off that Urshifu can Sucker Punch it and KO it, and then handle the Dusclops afterwards, and then handle what's left after that. Yeah, we got trouble though. This is definitely trouble. Because here comes the max, yep. This is very well played. They managed to stall out my Dynamax pretty effectively. Now that I think about it, I feel like maybe I should have targeted down the Dusclops a little bit more quickly, rather than going for the Feeny. Yeah, they're going for Nightshade. That's also why I didn't want to bring Urshifu out. And they're fast. They're slow under Trick Room, so that's not good for us at all. It's probably going to be the game. I have not seen slow Kyurem White before. That's an interesting one. It's still a ton of damage, though. What turn of Trick Room are we on? I'm actually not sure. I should have counted a little better. Yeah, it's still... Trick Room is still up. It's the last turn. Dialga can't protect. I could hope that Sucker Punch KOs. And then... I mean, it's doubtful that it does, though, with that. Like, that's still, like... 80%. 70 to 80% of a healthy... of a normal one's HP bar. Alright, I'm gonna try to Sucker Punch into the Dusclops instead. And we get that off, so there's that. Oh, they went for Quake. Is that a throw? Maybe. Depends on what the last Pokemon is. Because now we'll be faster. Unfortunately, we'll lose our Sash here because of the hail. What's coming? This is taking quite some time. I'm a little worried we're about to drop. Okay, here we go. It's Kartana. God, I almost want to call it Max Guard, right? And close combat into the Kartana. I don't know. So if both Pokemon attack here, I'm probably done for anyway. And Kartana knows it can't protect, but the Kyurem might think that I'm trying to target it down instead. So I'm going with this. Show me a Max Guard. I could win if this is a Max Guard, but they don't Max Guard. Okay. I survived Sacred Sword, but I'm not going to survive whatever attack comes out from the Kyurem. And it makes most sense for them to just double attack. Yeah, and they were focus sash too. If it wasn't hailing, no, even if it wasn't hailing, we would have lost this, right? Yeah, probably because the Kartana's faster. Good game to soap though. That was I would call that one a pretty close one, honestly. Like that could have easily gone my way if I had utilized my Dynamax a little bit better. In fact, I might have considered, instead of maxing outright on that first turn, I might have considered conserving my max for later, given that they led really bulky. Yeah, I think that's my main takeaway there, is that I should, like, against bulkier leads like that, I need to think about if maxing is even a good option at the time. And once again, I could have thought about bringing Turtonator, because I feel like at the end of the game there, Turtonator next to Urshifu might have been better than bringing Landorus at all. Like, that was... It didn't do anything, it just came in and went down. Yeah, so that's my takeaway there.
Welcome to the end of the video. If you made it here, I really appreciate you. Once again, likes, comments, and shares are all greatly appreciated, and if you're new here, consider dropping a subscription. I'd love to have you back. Check out my streaming channel as well, linked here in the end card, if you'd like to see more of me. I play games other than Pokemon over there, and right now I'm finishing up Ghost of Tsushima, the Iki Island expansion. I hope to see you there, and I'll see you in the next Pokemon video.